Hello folks, welcome back to Ravenport 22, and as you can see on the top right corner of your screen, we've got no money left, and that is because we I may have invested our money on some mowing and baling equipment. Not so much baling, more so rather precise. So we've got a tether here, we've got a mower here. And yet, the plan is, today, we'll leave that cultivating contract to later on. That is there as a money buffer that, if needed. But we've got two silage contracts on Field 20 and Field 1. Dam site. Field 20 is down here, where we've got our equipment too. Field 1 requires going out onto the main road, up and around, and there. So that is absolutely lovely. And I've got the tether because I am tempted on doing these two contracts, Fields 9 and Fields 10. There's a good corn contract now, Field 12 and that, but really it's just down to the corn headers now. We don't have a corn header and I don't think we're going to be profiting from it, so yeah, Fields 9 and 10 are there. And yeah, I've been back and forth on what mower subs to use. We went with the John Deere Batwing. There were other Batwing mowers we had. I can't remember the name of the brand. I think it's like to me at least, it is a newer brand for farm sim. So got the mowers up to the end. Do I have installed? No, I don't think so. But now it's like another Batwing mower, similar to this, slightly bigger. I think it was like 8.7 meters. And yeah, the problem with it was like 50 grand. I would have loved to go with this, the Current Bar F3100. And with that little swapper option, yes, 19.5 grand. But look at that, 15 horsepower requirement, like requires nothing. And yep, I could use those, don't get me wrong, I could. However, the problem with those is two things. One, the second cut bars, I'm still using on vintage survival. So I don't be copying equipment, as I've mentioned many times before. Make sure traffic's on. And secondly, apologies there, I got my auntie's dog over today. So yeah, I was saying, the second problem is we don't have a front 3-point leakage system. So let's go over here. And yeah, let's examine our choices, and some of this I think we will return. Like, you know, we can't lease equipment, of course that is in the rules of the series. We cannot lease until after the first year, so that is August 1st of next year. So I've gone and purchased a rake, bell trader, bell wrapper, so I think that was 15 grand, 13 grand, 11 grand I like to say. I think the bell loader, that was 11.5 grand. The Wind Rover was 19 grand. Again, I'll be on that, but we didn't have a front 3-point linkage system. And the Vermeer Tether, it was something cheap in that. And yeah, we ran out of money, as you can see, so we've gone with that, like something like the Kuhn GF and that. But anyways, we're here. So we need to windrow this, no, mow this, windrow, bell, and then wrap it. Got the loader there, so we can load the bells on. And yeah, where is this going to? Okay, the bell sell point is by the animal dealership, so depending on how many bells we can get for this, maybe worth just doing one trip per field, because I was thinking doing both fields 20 and field 1, you know, get both of them done. Make sure there's no other functions to windrow, but no rate. But yeah, my thinking was Could I do both those fields and sell all the bells at once? However, I think from my bell stacking and all that, that ain't going to be happening. So I think I can stack bells if I put the effort in. The problem with me is if I'm easily frustrated, as you may have learned on a recent episode on No Man's Land Survival Challenge, the penultimate episode of I was doing the grapes and that, and just, well, after recording this, I've just recorded that episode and uploading it now, so hopefully that should be out today as I'm recording this on Saturday before Formula 1 starts. Anyways, I'll get sidetracked. I'm easily frustrated, as TLDR. Didn't mean to whack the power button there, so let's get rid of that help menu. And another thing is, I've got a bad habit of procrastinating. Like when I'm meant to be recording videos and that, I think I'll go on YouTube, I'll say, yeah, I have one more fag, watch this video. Even if I'm watching that 1/4 speed, 1.5 speed, or 2 times speed. I tend to watch videos on YouTube around about 1/4, 1.5 times. Where it's still audible, it's legible, and I can still get the details. Because yeah, I don't always have time to sit around and yeah, watch a 50-minute Mississippi video. And I'm saying that as just like one I typically watch. I not just watch farming content, I watch things like Linus Tech Tips, I watch his videos, virtuosism, or virtuosism, whatever it is. I'm trying to think who else I watch on a regular basis. Anything Formula 1 or NASCAR related, I'm a huge NASCAR fan as well. Even though coverage here in the UK is iffy at best. Things like Biffa plays indie games. Also a fan of the Theorist channels, Aussie Matt Patnat. And I think when this comes out, do I release this on Sunday? Well yeah, anyways, by the time this comes out, after they record this, Matt Pat obviously is semi-retired from YouTube. Yeah, I think what it is he's taking a step back from being host and that, then 4 new people host the 4 theory channels, and he's still going to do some theories and that behind the scenes. And he's working on a lot of stuff like games and that, like especially with FNAF and that, Five Nights at Freddy's. And yeah, that's like typical channels I tend to watch in my own time. And anyways, about procrastinating. I think I'll watch a video or two and then I'll have a fag, or for those Americans, cigarettes. Obviously the word fag is a British, I can't even speak today, a British term, so I'm not being homophobic or anything before I even get certain niggers on Twitter or anything like that. There's everyone leaving the video now. That's the thing with me sometimes is, I'll waffle on and I'll just speak my mind. And how I am in real life is, I'll take it or leave it. Simple as that with me is, you ask me a question, you'll get an honest answer. I may not like the answer, but at least it's honest, so... Anyways, I have been waffling on long enough now. For anyone who's still watching, feel free to smash that like button and feel free to comment down below on what you're thinking, how's your day going, what you're thinking of Ravenport and that, what other series you want to see and that, because by the time this comes out, hopefully I'll have recorded, or at least start recording up the final episode on Survival Challenge. Vintage Survival is continuing on, and I will be doing Let's Play series on Iowa Plains by Celobuki. Yes, still got some work to do on thinking on what to do in that, but I'll get there eventually. And also, since we're here, I'm looking around how far we can get away with harvesting the grass here, because this ain't our own property, we don't own this. looks like we can get a bit more grass, so... Oh no, alright, okay, we've hit the limit now. I think it's time to get his windrows, and then build, and then wrap. So, then get the windrower sec. Follow this up. Here we go, got the windrower, and do apologise, I forgot I had it on 0.05 speed. That's just me getting things. Not so much set up, it's like sometimes I'll load into a map when I'm planning and prepping a episode. In a way, I would load the map up and just thinking of what we can do here and there. Also, skipped ahead of time. To be honest, I was tempted to skip until November and doing like the mow work and that on our field, but with the release of the cheap wrapper, yeah, I know compared to the GoVal is only £3 cheaper, but as we see, £3 makes a difference between having a wrapper or not, since we got absolutely zero money left. So yeah, that's the thing. Fun now this episode is spent all of our money on grass equipment. Is it worth it? And yeah, so this is like a pull behind windrower, it sort of pulls it all together and that. And yeah, it's something like this I have not used before. I've used similar ones, like the old ones I'm using on Vintage Survival and all that, but aside from that, I haven't really used much of these, so I'm trying to get the edges, but the problem is I don't want to sweep it out too much and not be able to build these, so yeah, I think taking exploits with the perimeters of the map may not be the best of ideas, and actually what I'm going to try to do, badly at the moment, similar to the Swadro ones I've used on, what was it, Spring I think it was, where I just go around in circles, clockwise, get all the windrows together and that. Obviously it doesn't quite work as a Swadro, but sort of getting bigger clumps and that. Actually, is it worth it? Compared to how much we're picking up in that. Not screw it. Let's just do. Let's get these into better piles. So I'll go around in circles, windrow them up, and let's go and build them. So we need to progress in this episode. So yeah, let's do a little short time lapse, and then we'll go and resume once we start bathing and wrapping. And there we go, that is 21 bells done. That's just from the small field here. When we get up to field 1 and do fields 9 and 10 later on, oh god, I'm already regretting my choices here. Why do I do this to myself, and where are you going? Stop. Good. Yeah, you can have a quick bail or something like that. And no, I ain't going to be using those on this series, or at least in the early stages. When I say use it later on, I'll probably have it, but just as a standard option. Yeah, I don't like. Anyways, back onto wrapping. Like, I do love this bell wrapper here. Just the level of detail in it. Only downside with this, it does take a while to wrap. Or at least it did in the modern view. So yeah, it like it double wraps everything. Yeah, it doubles or triple wraps it, which in real life makes sense. So we set it on to automatic drop in. So yeah, 21 bells. So that's going to be an interesting thing, and it's going to take some time to do all these silage and that. But yeah, how big are these bells? 3,500 litres, so 21. What's that times 3? 63,000 litres, and let's say 70,000 litres of silage from this one field. Obviously, we were getting money straight away because since both these contracts are for the same sell point. And actually, have a look at prices. Silage. Ooh, you get more money if you sell everything container. So, what I'll do is, with these bells at the end, well, these ones here are going to all go to the sell point because these will count to this contract and the other contract. But for the final contract, once we've done that, what I'll do is I'll take some over and keep it. If you get enough money for now, I will keep these bells until, yeah, February or January at least. Because, again, a bit of extra money is going to make a huge difference to us. Anyways, let's go and wrap these bells. And also you see how these work. I ain't going to do a time lapse because we have pretty much a boring time lapse where 80% of the time, 90% of the time, I'm literally in this position. So let's get these bells wrapped, loaded up, and I'll see you folks at the sell point by the time we get all this wrapped up. Maybe an hour in game time, maybe? Who knows? And there we go, that was very painful to deal with and work on. So until we got 70,000 litres of silage bells, so actually I was correct, 70,000, because we got 3,500 litres of grass bells. So obviously that's one grass bell, and I'm not sure if that's from the first bell, which was mostly straw, or was it when we was bathing the grass and that from outside of the actual field area. That said, nope, this ain't as part of the field, this is a exterior, so that doesn't really make sense. So I'm thinking it was that first bell. So just looking at sell point, so we need to go up there, so up to shopping at. So yeah, we should have gone that way. Oh god. And yeah, as you can tell, my bell stacking was looking pro. I tried doing it sideways and that did not work out, so I think for the next bells I'm going to do them like flat like I did on top of this pickup. So I thought, oh, this has got a rack, this has got straps, and it's a good thing. But yeah, definitely thinking moving forward, we need to look at a bather. Now we've got the bell wrapper ready. There's not many cheap bell wrappers for square bells, so we need a round bather that can do either two things. One, up to 150 centimeters, or up to 180 centimeters. The reason I'm saying 180 is because if we're doing hay contracts, or we need hay for animals like sheep and that, because at some point I will be going down that route of animals. I'm going to be in cab because that's the thing I'm trying to do with this series, is do more in-cab stuff. So yeah, I was like, if you can find a 180 centimeter bather and that's lovely. But I think we're looking at around 50 grand. Okay, we're getting flicky mirrors and that, so I'll go outside the cab for that because even though it's not really flashing too much, there's one of the things, if anyone's watching is sensitive to, you've got like photosensitive epilepsy, or just sensitive to flashing images in general, actually I want this to trigger in once, so the sell point is here, so we'll get some money from the straw. Not sure from that one. For that one grass and God. Okay, doing it on the roof is a bad idea because let's get the rest of these bells in. So yeah, putting it on the roof, link over a sell point. Ain't really that friendly. So contract 1 on field 1 is almost done. Weirdly. Wait a minute, is it? Having a look here. Alright, so it's accepting the bells as if they were field 1. Interesting. 66%. And in fairness, that is like double that, so yeah, we're not in any realms of possibility of losing. However, I'm also going to look at our front loader tools because we're having issues with the bell spike. Ooh, that's 5,600 quid though. Could go with a big bag support. Actually, there is one mod I want to look at. I'm not sure if we've got installed. No, we haven't, so bear with me a sec. Because I'm looking at some options for bales, or balers and bell grapples. So right, gone and enabled some mods. So first one is tempted to look at is these hay hauler bumper pulls. Because yeah, what's that? It says 6 bells, and the gooseneck version can do 9 bells, I think. But yeah, I'm also, yeah, I know I've used this on Vintage Survival, but yeah, for £3,000, you get like 3 of those for the price of that. Ideally, I would love to have something like this. You know, just pull 24 bells, boom, no problem whatsoever. That's maybe we'll do at some point is, once we get 50 grand in that, go ahead and do it. But for the time being, also balers and that, because again, looking at round bells, I am not afraid to look at beast game stuff, because I know, yes, we've got so many mods, but also you got to remember there's plenty of base game stuff, and recently I've rebooted and played FS19, Farm Simulator 19, and boy did I have to adjust my PlayStation and TV for that. Well, more so the TV, because like loading up FS19, I was like, whoa, was like oversaturated, like freaking hell. But again, something like this. Again, yeah, 50 grand. Could do 125 to 180 meter round bells. Bell at 10 miles an hour. And that's what I love about like these fast balers and that, like the OG fast bells. Go bell surf, yeah. Again, for similar pricing, we could go with the Vermeer stuff. 10 miles an hour. I think that's pretty much just a copy and cut from the base game 1. Also, just have a look here because I installed some mods. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, only 125. I know, I thought, yeah, these could do other ones, but nope, they cannot. So, really, it's just. So, yeah, we're looking at, again, 100 grand for all this stuff. Don't think I've got anything on the bell wrappers. The Deutz one, yeah. I think as like a bumper and pull thing, so you can bell and wrap at the same time, but the main thing I'm looking at is something like this. However, I'm not going to pay £5,600 for the base game one. Where is it? Tool. It's not under wheel loaders. Telehanders. I've installed a mod and I don't know where it is. Front loaders? Surely not. Where's it to? Yeah, stop checking. Nope. Miscellaneous? Nope. Turns out I needed to enable it, so yeah. Something like this. The Pro Bell Autoload Grab. Because yeah, things like detention straps with the CSE pack. That is... It's not cheaty, but also it is a little bit cheaty. However, I'll be perfectly down with things like these, so... I was having a look, so front loaders and that. Yeah, loading automatic. Do 2 ram bells at a time. 2 ram bells at a time. Could do 4 ram bells at a time for 1800 quid. Like the manual auto-loading stuff, that I don't have an issue with. But yeah, I still don't have the money for anything, so for now I'm going to still stick on to doing as I've been doing. The next loads will be stacked bells tall like this, not across lengthways. So yeah, obviously you've seen what we've done, so I'm going to go to field 1. I'm not going to enable workers because we've only got 300 quid left and I'll save that money. And yeah, let me do field 1 a sec, and then we'll see how much money we can get from these contracts, because we spent 56 grand on new baling equipment and I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it or not. there we go. So at the end of it, I had to do, well, include some little clips of that little mini time lapse of us doing silage bells. So that was 45 bells if I remember correctly. And to be honest, it's been a while since I've done those, because it's been a few hours. And yeah, so we've gone and done one of the contracts. And the reason why I did it was because I want to accept this harvesting contract. Soybeans and that for 10 grand, so about, I guess, about 5, maybe 6 grand. No, I should say more about 4 or 5 grand actually for terms of crop profit. And yeah, let's just make sure I have the right settings on there for the moment for those contracts. There we go. So yeah, that's this contract done. So 10 grand for the ploughing, not too shabby. And yeah, so whilst we had the FieldBoss on it, the white FieldBoss tractor on it, I didn't realise we could use this, the XJ, and our Maverick for a lot of the bathing stuff. Like for the bathing, even for the wrapping we could have used it for, but didn't use it too much for the wrapping, I don't think. So yeah, we'll head this way, head to sell everything container where we'll be selling these. So, and yeah, so the money's gone up in. We've upgraded the trader, so upgraded the trader, and did I show it? Might as well get you started on that contract. So yeah, for one, we did a bit of a cheat trick because there was a cheap version of this on the dealership. I'm pretty sure I include that in the little time lapse. So yeah, there was a cheap one, so sold that one. Well, sold our original one, bought that one, got about 2 grand profit from that. And just head over here. Also, we sold our baiter and got the Kuhn modded baiter. And there's a reason why it's the modded version, because it's the modded version of the base game one. The downside to it, well, the pro side is it's got the addition of silage additive. So I got on and purchased some silage additive using some of the silage additive drums. So if I go to my mods, I used 2. Oh, no, not that one. 2 of those, 500 quid for 50 litres. Compare paying to the premium bonsai prices, I'll take it as a win. So we need to head up here. Oh yeah, put times up back on ×3. Always forget to do that before I start commence recording. So yeah, where do we need to go? I'm guessing up and down here. So yeah, we upgraded the trader. That was needed, especially with the 180cm bells. Just like, yeah, with the old trader could have been got like 2 or 3 rows on it. And yeah, for the best part, I'll say the grabbing was alright, stacking. So what I did was, I stacked 1 big bell on first of all, as a base, and then on the top, I put 2 bells on, and for the most part it was alright. Obviously not the most perfect stacking, as you can see, but for the most part it was alright. Okay, I think we need to go down here. Yeah, still trying to familiar with the map. So we're here. So yeah, we need to go down here and then across. Fair enough. And there we go. So checking for the train. Train is nowhere to be seen. So you hop across here, and really it's only 1 bell thing that's left is required, and the rest of these is pure profit, so not too bad. So I know it's going to have some issues with those 2 there. Hey, 15 grand for those, not too bad. So yeah, it was 30 grand in contracts, and let's get these 2 sold. 17 grand in terms of profit, so overall not doing too bad. We're up to 53 grand. So before the episode we had 56 grand. Okay, you're doing alright. We'll take over. We'll wrap up the episode here. So yeah, start off with 56 grand in terms of purchasing stuff. Start on nothing then afterwards, and overall we end the day with 53.5 grand. But remember, the upgrade trader cost us overall about 5 grand or so, and then the beta itself was sold the old one for 22ish grand, 24 grand. So let's say about 30 grand from there. So overall we've net profit. So any more side work that we do is pure profit. Yes, I returned the Vermeer. What was it? The Vermeer Tesla and that, because yeah, after doing all those hay contracts and how slow that beta is, because yeah, there's a modded one and yeah, it's got sludge additive, all good in that. But the downside is it's got realism offloading. So when you've done the bell, when it's about to be offloaded, once it hits its full mark on the bottom right corner of the screen, it takes about, feels like forever, about 30 seconds or so to unload. So rather than fill up, unload, well, open, unload and close, it fills up, waits for a bit to finish wrapping in that, as you do in real life, of course, I know, and then it offloads it, opens and offloads. So yeah, an extra 30 seconds in that. So I may swap that out for the base game version of that, because yeah, don't have sludge additive, but at least we can offload it at relatively good speeds. But I'll keep it for now for when we do our sludge work in the next episode. And then from there, like, we're harvesting soybeans here. Okay, gone a bit off skew there. My bad. Yeah, I'm thinking for the next crop to do, I wasn't about to do, but maybe perhaps we do soybeans. And yeah, with soybeans, they grow in, planting is May, so technically what we can do is mow the grass in the next episode in November 2, let that grow, so March and April. We can cut it in April, or wait till May. Bit of an extra yieldage, of course. Let it grow to that second state of ready to harvest. And then yeah, just plant soybeans, and then within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, bam, sorted, and then we could do a winter wheat or winter barley. Thinking, yeah, actually. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. May require skipping ahead a couple of months and that. But yeah, I think once we get to the winter and that, I think I'll do an episode in the winter if we get snow. Okay, just checking if we can't get shrew from this. So yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it today. So next time, we've got side work to do, and let's check in the used market, because I'm still looking for a second tractor and or a upgrade. Most likely an upgrade, and these two are good. But yeah, we need something around 200 horsepower, so 200 horsepower and above, and the ability to have a front loader option, as well as a 3-point leakage on the bottom. Yes, I know there's mods in that, cheap ones in that, but grand, our options are limited. And yeah, if we get something in the second-hand market, yes, it requires more maintenance in the long run, but for the short term, it would do us good for another year or two. And then come August next year, we can start borrowing equipment for contract work, or for just general farm work and that. So yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it today. So where we're on with this contract, so we'll complete that being contract. So 11%, so actually we end off 68 grand, my bad. I'm going to accept for now that sunflower contract. So I may got an idea for a modded header that is 6 meters long, or 6.7 meters long. Whether or not it will fit onto the front of this, I don't know. So I may do a bit of testing off camera on another map or another game save of some sort, just to confirm or deny my suspicions. But until then, until we see each other next time, as always, hope you enjoyed the episode. If so, smash the like button. Don't forget down below. If you want to share something, please become a guest. If you're not subscribed to it, then please consider. Hope you're gonna say. But for now, this is Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.